don't think nobody that I know of has bought more parks than we have over the last 2 years. And I think if you're just getting started, it'd be difficult because you'd be competing with us, and we could, the management of it at this point. But there's a couple others out there for sure. Like if it's good and worth doing, you have competition. But it's kind of like a semi-friendly because I want to stay close because at some point it may be like I pick up the phone and say, "Hey, so and so wants to buy us. Do you want to include your portfolio?"
Ah,
with it, and that could lead to a higher, hopefully,
higher
exit
multiple.
valuation. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, what is what's like your best profile of an investor that would come inside? Obviously, this is geared towards high net worth and family office. So what's like your ideal profile?
Yeah, ideally they like the loss. We know we could give them that. So that if you have gains you need to offset, great. Right there, it's a win. And then from there, just kind of on board with the timeline of what we're doing and the kind of the cash on cash distributions, just as we laid it out, if that's attractive to you. But if you're using that loss year one, it makes it, I think, really attractive.
Yeah. So you said there depreciation in that year one, but there's continued depreciation over time. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the remainder there will be some year two and three for sure. Whatever we don't use. And if we do some improvements too, we could pick up some. Sometimes we do things like adding sites, which are, qualify really well for there may be 5 year property, but we got to use up the remaining of those 5 years. Sometimes we add tiny homes and just depending, sometimes those. Um, Qualify really well for accelerated losses. And so yeah, there will be some lingering so sometimes year two it could be somewhat equate to what you get distributed, just depending on what we do at that park.
Okay. And I think you said it, but I just want to reiterate. So future plans of your fund and how many, I guess, tell us that there are two, how many funds do you have and like what are the future plans of these funds?
This is the second fund. It's really for what we buy this year, and we're trying to close on one. We're entering the high season, so it's a really good time the next couple of months because we're buying as the cash flows, like they're cash flowing. We're in the high season,